Working? Now it's working. Good morning to all of you. I'm not Dude, and I'm sorry I can't replace him. I'm different, but will try to do my best for today's moderation for the Talent Cup.
He's a bit manlier, all in all.
I'm so sorry for that. He sends his best regards, but he's unable to attend this meeting, so therefore, you need to do it with me. I mean, if you're now a bit unhappy, I hope we will be in a better shape to convince you that it's not that bad to have me in the show. I would like to ask you to stand up, please. So, move your body and stand up. It's probably good to put aside the translation devices, because otherwise they might be crashed.
We've got big plans here.
It's a huge group, isn't it?
Yeah, looks good.
Looks good. Lots of brains. And we heard yesterday that a brain physically might work in certain ways, and that there is something in the head that gives us the idea of being intelligent or being a talent. We think you also need to activate your brain, and as it has been a very long day yesterday, and a body only having a brain in function is probably not the most efficient way to have your body working. I put this microphone aside.
Get ready.
And I would like to ask you to move your arms, to put them above your head, and stretch the right side, very long, to reach above you.
We didn't have coffee yet, so we really need this right now.
And the left hand above you, stretch you, make you taller than you are. Move on to your two, make you very long, and breathe. Okay. Take a deep breath through your nose and stretch. Breathe out. Very good. Very good. Keep your shoulders to your ears and let them.
Pictures, please. That looked good. Pictures.
Move your shoulders to your ears. Very high. Higher, and let them fall down. Last time. Pull them to your ears, very high, and let them fall down.
All right. More activation.
In front of you, try to activate your feet as well. And then I think they are
We have some work to get done. Exactly. So everybody
Perfect.
a bit more awake?
Take a seat.
I hope everybody is feeling refreshed by some breathing and some stretching. Always helps to activate the brain flows and waves. We are going to just do a short introduction now for what you have to expect in the coming hours. We have more activation to come with the coffee break in a minute, but before that you should know what you got yourself into. You got yourself into a European Talent Cup. Now, what is that? That is something we invented so that our sub-projects can present themselves. We have 8 sub-projects, and we did not want long presentations that result in 8 hours. I think that would be impossible for a Friday, even with a lot of breathing and stretching rounds. So what we did is that we took our 3 brain flow priorities, which we heard about already in the previous presentations. I'm going to repeat them really quickly. We have improving the regional attractiveness. No, increasing. I always mix those up.
Okay.
Increasing.
You should know by now.
I should. After 1.5 years, that is
Poor
not
talent.
too good. Not too good. And that in front of my boss. Woohoo. So we have increasing regional attractiveness. As a second, we have support to key economic sectors. And as a third, we have, here it comes, improving the higher education system. Those 3 priorities are the main priorities of brain flow that we cover with our 8 sub-projects. They are allocated onto those priorities. And in our competition, we're going to ask the sub-projects to come on stage in their priority group and present. We will have a jury asking questions. We have, as we saw, an extremely active audience who will also ask a lot of questions, and we can dig out the results from all of our sub-projects. So please join us after the coffee break for this Talent Cup.
Which is at 10:30 being back in the room for starting in due time. And now enjoy the coffee.